portion of Secret Spots is sponsored by Kansas Tourism.
Welcome back to Good Day Kansas. We are so glad that you're joining us here today in Scott City. And today we're talking about a sorority in the area called Alpha Omega, and they have an event coming up. But first, I want to ask you all about Alpha Omega and who you are and what it is that you guys do.
We are a local sorority here. Alpha Omega is our local chapter, but we're also part of an international and nationwide organization called Epsilon Sigma Alpha. And so we have our national charities and fundraisers we do for St. Jude's, and we have our local Kansas Heart Spring that we raise money for. But here in Scott City, our local chapter, we raise money here at this festival to donate to all of our local people in need, and we do a lot of different scholarships and different things that we do in this town.
Yeah, that is awesome work that you guys are doing. And it sounds like you do have an event coming up called Whimmydiddle, so tell me more about that.
The Whimmydiddle came about in 1972 with 6 ladies that did a arts and crafts fair on a side street in town, and it got bigger, and so they moved it to the courthouse yard. After they moved it to the courthouse yard, it just kept growing and growing. In 1979, the ladies that were doing it asked the sorority if we would sponsor the Whimmydiddle, and it was moved to the city park, and the sorority has been doing it ever since. This year is our 52nd annual Whimmydiddle.
Very cool. So it's like an arts and crafts type event that happens every year here in Scott City?
Yes. This year it is on Saturday, September 28th from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Right here in the park. We have approximately 150 to 180 craft vendors every year, and about 12 to 15 food vendors in our food court. This year we have about 35 to 40 new vendors that will be here that have never attended our event before.
Yeah, it sounds like a really great time. Great way to spend a Saturday too. And so what do you all do with the money that's collected from this event?
We give it to the Scott Community High School students for scholarships. We have a Day of Love where we give money to different organizations in our community. We donate to, as Michaela mentioned, the Heart Spring and St. Jude's. We give to families in time of need.
So Michaela, how can people get more information about this Whimmydiddle event and about joining your sorority, Alpha Omega?
You can reach us on Facebook at the Whimmydiddle Arts and Crafts Festival, or we also have a website, whimmydiddle.org. And we just want to reiterate, this is always the very last Saturday of September. It's from 9 to 4 p.m. and we invite everyone to come and join us. It's a great, fun time.
Well, thank you all so much again for having us here today, telling us all about Whimmydiddle, this great event that's happening at the end of the month, and about Alpha Omega and all the great work that you do. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll have a whole lot more on Good Day Kansas right after this.
The preceding portion of Secret Spots is sponsored by Kansas Tourism.
In Kansas, you'll see stars, and not just the kind that line a boulevard. We celebrate real luminaries, and those who brighten our landscapes. We touch the sky, but stay grounded in the things that matter most. The Kansas experience is a salute to the real, to the rowdy, to the wide-eyed wanderers, to the dreamers, to the stars.